Suffolk is a fantastic county, many of us know that, and we all want to have really thriving and very safe communities. The voluntary sector and the charitable sector have risen to the challenge to really help bring people together, to reinforce that very powerful sense of community that we are very fortunate to have here in Suffolk.
Building a stronger and resilient community means that when issues arise, people naturally come together to help to support each other. These are just a few of the projects that achieve this, supported by the Suffolk Community Foundation.
My name is Fano Mtumburi. I'm the director here at the Ipswich and Suffolk Council for Racial Equality in Ipswich. My fear in March when the lockdown hit us was the huge concern that, particularly people from BME communities were going to lose a lot of the services that they relied upon for support. We were worried about people who were exposed to COVID-19 because they worked in frontline services and where they would get support. We were concerned about people who had English as a second language because they didn't understand some of the guidance that was being provided. One of the things that really pleased us was the way that our communities came together in response to this pandemic. We were looking out for each other. People were looking at what services they could provide that other groups couldn't, but also what they could benefit from others. A huge thank you to Team Suffolk for pulling together in the way that we have done. There's amazing things that we have done during this pandemic, and we need to continue doing the same. We need to continue pulling together and supporting our communities. We can achieve this, and thank you to everybody who has worked so hard to achieve all the positive difference for our communities.
I'm Bryony, I'm the IP17 GNS coordinator, set up in March to help people in our local community get through the lockdown period.
I'm Terry Barrow. I deal with the food deliveries and volunteer drivers. Once we receive a call come in from a person who requires food delivery and they're frightened to go out or they're scared to come out, at least we can reassure them by delivering food, have a volunteer driver do it for them, or a click and collect in fact from the local supermarket. Our drivers who deliver food are also looking out for these people at home. They might be on their own and making sure they're safe, secure, and we can always supply a buddy to call them at any time we want.
Initially we thought it was going to be the old people that struggled most throughout lockdown, but very quickly we realised it was the young people who were suffering most. With schools and all their clubs and activities closed down, they had very little to do. In response to this, we've started up family rounders, line dancing, yoga, and have many other activities planned for the future.
And one of the things that is fantastic about Suffolk is the way we are able to come together, working across all sectors and particularly with the voluntary sector.
In partnership with Suffolk Community Foundation, the voluntary sector have supported 28,006 direct beneficiaries to support thriving and safe communities.
Wow, what a sector. Here at Team South, we want to say thank you to all town and parish councils and the communities and organisations that they work with. You are all amazing. Thank you.